Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to be focusing on what Weiss Schwarz has been writing out on X or Twitter about the restriction list, Dengeki Bunko, Shana, and lastly, why Oshi No Ko did not come to English. I know people really like that topic. But first up is the restriction list out here on X. Mr. Will over here wrote, so I don't know if I'm going to like its contents, but at Weiss Schwarz should be posting the new ban list soon, shouldn't they? And I know people are concerned because there is a tournament ongoing. People don't want to fight against certain decks. Some people want to know if they have to modify their decks, if they need to just pick up a totally new one because of it. And they wrote back here, Mr. Intern-kun or Mrs., I don't know who it is, your crystal ball is hella off. So there is quite the answer for you. I laughed a lot when I saw that. Again, I am not a player, so unfortunately for any players out there, I feel bad for you, but in a way, I just laugh because the comment, I was not expecting it to be written that way. Mr. Will over there has a little frowny face. He seems to be okay because it's not one with tears going on. I know I'm trying to psychoanalyze actual emote happening there, but I don't see no tears, so everything should be okay. Now, seriously though, I want to tell you to go out here to Weiss and Chill. If you want to know the thought process behind all of their decisions when it comes to the restriction list, ban list, you want to go out here, Weiss and Chill. He did a interview with Matt the intern, who's not actually an intern. He's actually a marketing manager over there at Bushy Road, I believe. And this interview happens and around the 39.50 mark is when you could start seeing about their thought process for that restriction list. Okay, so check that out. It's pretty good. But I will go back here to Weiss Tea Time. As you can see, there was ongoing BCS, and it seems like there's a nice variety of different, I would say, IPs topping, right? We got Slime, we got Quince, we got Seven Deadly Sins. I see SAO. I see Overlord. There we go. There's even a Data Live. There's a Data Live in there. So there you go. There's once you look at this list and compare it to what Matt actually was talking about in that video, maybe you could change your mind on all that. Next up, next topic is, can you name this set that Mako actually asked about by just looking at the question? Are we going to have signatures? Are we going to have signatures? Yes, the set in question is Dengeki Bunko, which is celebrating the 30th anniversary, coming out for Weiss Schwarz English. No date has been set for that. There is 51 nostalgic titles from the past 30 years. So if you want to take a little glimpse at that, again, here are the different signatures and illustrators and authors, I believe, in here. It's a really cool set. It's one of those ones that I love myself. But again, this is a fair reminder to people. I always said one of the biggest, scariest parts of the set is the popularity. And that means there is a chance that it comes out to English. We know now it's going out to English. So if you're ever worried about that in a set and you're looking at the Japanese version, just think about how it would make you feel or what would happen with the prices, the cards and all that if it comes out to English. So this was quite the reminder to some people out there that this is a possibility no matter what anybody says about it. Now, that question does not get answered. It doesn't get answered here on X. It doesn't get answered here on Facebook. So that's probably like the one last hope I would say for some of the people that are holding on to a bunch of Dengeki Bunko is if they do not include the signatures as they are in Japan. Will they have them? I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. We'll see. Now, moving on, we got Elena here asking, I want to say Elena, Kasig Trapper. I don't know the order of that. It may be, I think it's Elena. I'll go with Elena. At Weiss Schwarz and dear intern Kun, now that we're getting Dengeki Bunko, has the chance risen that we're getting the new Shana Premium Booster? Please, please, please. So Shana Booster box came out just recently, actually. I did a video on that one with all the cards in there. Came out on October 20th. There are some amazing cards in there. Of course, Shana holds the most expensive card in that actual set. It's really cool, and I did love this. It actually brought back memories of my college days, and I'm going to just do this quick story quick, because I remember seeing this Shana picture with her with a sword in her bed. And one day I came home from college. It might have been break or holidays or something like that. But no matter what, I came home. My sister was using my room. I don't know why. I have a bigger bed. Probably it was newer, so it was nice and soft. But I laid in my bed and I felt sharp pains all over my body. And yes, my sister forgot to tell me that she had a bunch of random sewing needles still on my bed. So I left there with a bunch of needles in my back. And that just reminded me of this. So it's got to be pretty dangerous to be in a bed like that, holding a sword like that, unsheathed. So don't do that. But going back here to Shana, let's take a look. What did Weiss Schwarz wrote back? They wrote, "Gotta cook for a certain idol first, intern Kun." And it got me thinking. I'm like, what idol could he be talking about? And it reminded me of this. So out here on September 21st, 2023, people were asking about Oshi No Ko. Will Oshi No Ko come to Weiss Schwarz English? Would it be announced at the most recent announcement video? And of course, we know at this point that was a no. It never happened. What was going on was Weiss Schwarz wrote, "Get your locals together. Get your locals to dance idol with you, and I'll think about it," right? It's just a think about, but never a guarantee. Now, out here, Alex Hodges put a bunch of names on here. And if you take a look at the names and think back to what actually took place after this all happened, we did get a video, right? We got one from Trust's Collectible right here on September 21st. I think Shizukats did one as well, so you could thank him for doing his part on there. But there's some other people that didn't actually end up doing it, right? So Weiss Schwarz intern Kun was waiting for all the other ones to actually do it. He didn't write all the names on there, but we did get that list. So if you want to blame a group of people for not actually getting Oshi No Ko to English, I mean, maybe just take a look at this list. And I'm not saying do anything we're doing. This is all in good fun, right? I go back to this because I want to say we're doing a card game here. It is what it is. There's set release dates, there's licensing, there's translations that need to happen. And, one day you will get your card. I can't imagine Oshi No Ko, for what it is, being super popular in anime, whatever amount that we know that it's going to sell when it comes out to Japan, and then when it comes out maybe to English one day, 99% chance it comes to English one day. It's going to do well. I'm pretty sure they're gonna push it out to English. So as long as you can wait, great. If you can't, then maybe pick up the Japanese one that comes out on December 8th. Okay, so we're all just trying to have some fun. As you can see with the replies back here from intern Kun from the Weiss Schwarz or lack of one right there. That's probably a pretty bad example of what I'm saying, but it's all in good fun. We're all trying to just live our lives and enjoy it, do our work, and just make it through the day, make it through the grind, 9 to 5, and all that good stuff. But anyways, hopefully you found this helpful. Do check out myself. You can find me on these different locations in my descriptions. And like I said, follow Weiss Schwarz out there on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, because you can find more comments like that out there. And maybe, you know what, you could write a question and maybe you'll get an answer to it. Maybe you won't. Who knows? That's the fun of what you get with social media. So as always, have fun, be happy, and don't spend anything outside your budget. Have a good one.